What's up, my peeps? It's Cynthia, the Fitness and Wellness Bully here, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, I am the real life fit to fat and soon to be fit again. So today we are going to discuss, what do you do if you've injured yourself while on your fat loss, weight loss journey? It can be very discouraging, but never fear, I have some tips for you. So let's get started. So before we start, let's talk about why I wanted to do this topic. Yours truly injured herself. So I went to my primary physician. It's in the elbow, and he diagnosed me with olecranon. I think I'm saying that right. Bursitis. All right. As you can see, there's inflammation in the elbow, the left elbow. If you look at the right, there's no inflammation there. It's a normal looking elbow. So he put me on steroids. Golly, who wants to be on steroids when they're on a weight loss journey? I'm just saying, trying to lose some fat, bruh. Why you put me on steroids? Anyway, supposed to help get the inflammation down. And then I see an orthopedic doctor next week, you know, just to make sure it's nothing serious. So this is why I wanted to do this topic and give you tips that I'm following myself, okay? All right, tip number one, first and foremost, you probably want to see a doctor about it and find out what your limitations are. Don't want to push through your injury because you can make it worse, right? So you want to be mindful of the exercises that you are doing if you're still going to exercise. So for instance, in my case with my elbow, I can't really do any pushing movements, particularly when gravity is involved, like push-ups or anything like that, because I could feel the pain in the elbow. So let's say, for instance, you injured your knee. You could do upper body work. Let's say, for instance, you're having some shoulder issues. Then you may want to pull away from shoulder presses. I mean, this is just common sense things. You could still walk though, right? If your legs and your knees and hips are fine, then you could still walk. But basically, you want to modify your exercise routine around your injury. I have one example of a client that I have. She's been having some back issues as well as some knee problems. And I have her, we still work her legs though, because don't want her doing squats with weights and all of that good stuff. So I have her doing leg lifts with small ankle weights, seated leg lifts, and it kills her. It's working her legs. So she's still getting a leg workout. So that's just an example of how you can modify and find alternatives, okay? But first and foremost, don't push past the injury. All right, tip number two. And this is where nutrition really needs to come into play, right? So if you are not able to work out the same amount of time or intensity that you have before, your nutrition really needs to be on point, right? What you don't want to do is fall into the trap of being a little depressed or disappointed that you can't, you know, work out with the intensity that you were before and start eating up some crap, right? You want to make sure that you stay on point with that nutrition. Very, very, very important when you have injured yourself. Tip number three is mindset. All right, so you want to make sure, again, as I mentioned with the nutrition thing, is that you're not getting so disappointed that you fall into a depression trap, maybe a little emotional eating. So you want to be kind to yourself, patient to yourself, right? These things happen when you're on a journey like this. You're gonna have setbacks. You may be an injury. It may be that you went to a party and ate and drank up some stuff, right? So you gotta be kind to yourself. And then use that time to do some research on maybe some healthy recipes, meal plans, maybe some exercises that you want to try once you're healed. Just occupy your time with something positive that can help enhance your lifestyle, okay? And tip number four, last but not least, lean on your support system. You want to surround yourself with people who are positive, and uplifting, and understanding, right? Don't do this alone, right? Especially if it's taking you down a dark path. You got people to help. If you don't, talk to a counselor, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with a little therapy. Everybody needs a little help every once in a while. So definitely lean on your support system. So that's it, people. Ain't got no more. In the words of Funky Dineva, if you know, you know. So let's recap, shall we? Number 1, listen to your body. Do not push through your injuries. Work around that injury if possible. And see a professional, see a doctor, just to make sure that it isn't anything serious. Number 2, nutrition needs to be on point, okay? You don't want to get depressed, start eating up some crap, and making the situation worse. Number 3, mindset. Stay positive. These things happen. Use this time in a positive way. Research, like I mentioned, recipes, maybe how to meditate, you know, whatever floats your boat, whatever you're trying to learn. And number 4, lean on your support system. You need to be around people who are positive, and that will keep you uplifted. All right? So those are my tips, honey. That's what I'm doing. All right? So thank you for watching this video. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel, add a comment down below. I'd like to know how you handle it when you've injured yourself. I'm nosy like that, okay? And remember, as I always say, love yourself through the process. It's not easy. And until next time, people.